Coming up, our championship match featuring Temple, Texas and San Diego, California.
Welcome to the Texaco Star National Academic Championship, showcasing our nation's brightest high school scholars as they test their academic skills. More than 2,500 teams accepted the challenge, with the finalists vying for top honors at the campus of Rice University in Houston. Only one team will win. Now, here's your host, Chip Field.
This is our final match. At the end of this 30-minute television program, one team will be the winner of $25,000 in Texaco Foundation scholarships. The other, the winner of $50,000 in Texaco Foundation scholarships. Either position an enviable one to thousands of other high schools across America. And it has come down to Temple, Texas versus Torrey Pines from San Diego. Contestants, this sound means you're right. This tone, incorrect. And this sound, the end of each quarter. Good luck to both schools. The warm-up round begins with this 5-point question. Energy resources formed from once-living organisms.
Temple, Michael.
Fossil fuels. That decayed or turned what? And Temple gets the first question. For 10 points, name in chronological order the 3 fundamental American documents signed in Independence Hall.
Temple, Michael.
The Declaration of Independence, the Articles of Confederation, and the Constitution of the United States.
Is right for 10 points. A math question for you now worth 10. Solve this equation for x. The square root of the quantity x plus 3 plus the square root of x equals 3.
Temple, David. X equals 1.
X does equal 1, David. That's 3 in a row for Temple. For 10 points, what Roman Catholic doctrine holds that the teachings of the church are immune from error because of divine
Temple, Michael.
Divine eminence.
Because of divine dispensation. Torrey Pines to get on the board.
Torrey Pines, Bonnie.
Infallibility.
That's the 6-syllable word we needed, Bonnie, and San Diego is now on the scoreboard. A visual question now. For 5 points, let's play The Face is Familiar. Who is this famous model?
Temple, Jennifer.
Cindy Crawford.
That is Cindy Crawford. You're right. For 10 points, the name Benjamin has been variously translated as son of my right hand, favorite son, or son of the South.
Temple, Jennifer.
Favorite son.
Torrey Pines, this last meaning appears in an Arabic form as the name of what country on the Arabian Peninsula?
Torrey Pines, Jamie.
Yemen.
Yes, Yemen. The original Semitic Benyamin. For 5 points, on which river on March 6th, 1945, did an advance party of the U.S.
Torrey Pines, Jamie.
The Elbe.
No, U.S. Army capture the railway bridge at Remagen and make its passage over the only bridge not blown up by the retreating Germans? Temple?
Temple, Drew.
The Rhine.
That was the Rhine. For 10 points, what is the name of the kind of speech given at a political convention that sets the tone?
Torrey Pines, Jamie.
Keynote speech.
The keynote address sets the tone of the gathering and addresses the major issues. For 5 points, what saying was used in the novel 1984 to indicate that the state was monitored?
Temple, Jennifer.
Big Brother is watching you.
Big Brother is watching you. The state is monitoring all activities of its citizens. For 10 points, listen to the title track from her 1991 release and name the New Age artist.
Torrey Pines, James.
Enya.
Enya, he got it on the first note. For 10 points, snow ski slopes and trails, and maps of the same, are coated with 3 colors to indicate...
Temple, David. Green is for beginner, blue is for intermediate, and black is for advanced. Expert. Yes.
Is right for 10 points. Which of those describes you, David?
Blue.
Blue, okay. He modestly said. For 10 points, identify the command used in BASIC to tell the computer to jump to the
Temple, David.
Go to.
Jump to the specified statement number. Go to is right. For 10 points, I'm more elastic than nylon, 5 times stronger than steel, and can be found hanging in corners and eaves. What am I?
Temple, Drew.
Spiderweb.
That is the answer. A 10-point literature question. Which work by which Alabama author opens with the line, when he was nearly 13, my brother Jim got his arm badly...
Temple, Drew.
Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee.
Is correct for 10. I have a visual question now worth 10 points. Examine this figure and calculate the number of cubes in it and the number of cubes needed to fill the hole. We will give you a little bit of figuring time. The number of cubes in it and the number of cubes needed to fill the hole. As Temple has an 80-40 lead over Torrey Pines.
Torrey Pines, James.
Contains 80 and 64 needed.
Very good, James, for 10. For 5 points, what is the nationality of the poet who wrote these lines? Furu Ikiya Kawaza Tobi Komu.
Torrey Pines, James.
Japanese.
Mizu no Ota completes the quote. You're right, and that is the end of the warm-up round. We'll be back in a moment with more questions and answers. Good match in the finals. The score is 55 for San Diego Torrey Pines and 80 for Temple, Texas. We will take a break now and meet the contestants in our final match. Temple, Texas is captained by David Knight, a senior, a National Merit finalist, class valedictorian, and Eagle Scout. He has acted lead roles in plays such as Our Town and Camelot. He is Duke-bound, where he will major in English. Next to him is Michael Murray, a senior who spent a year in Ecuador as an exchange student. He was Model United Nations Outstanding Ambassador and is editor of the school's literary magazine, The Wildflower. Jennifer Hopens is a sophomore, member of the French club and golf team. She has a special interest in classic movies. Andrew Williams, a junior, key club vice president, plays tuba in the band. Alternates Tommy Massey and Dwayne Bandy, their coach, Judy West. That's the team from Temple, Texas. Their opponents come to us from San Diego, Torrey Pines High School. All are seniors and all National Merit finalists. Jamie Knox is the captain, an accomplished sailor who will attend Harvard. Next, Bonnie Foote, founding president of the Torrey Pines Music Club. She will attend Yale and plans to be an educator. Next, James Farrell. He will attend Reed and major in molecular biology. Finally, Ben Higgins. He is the public address announcer for boys basketball, who is Pomona College bound. Oliver Meow, their alternate. Blaze Newman, their coach. Players, it's time now for the bonus round. You know how it works, so I'll tell you the first bonus subject is permafrost. Here is your 10-point toss-up. What line follows "You say either" in the Gershwin?
Temple, Michael.
And I'll say either.
Judge? That's close enough. For 10 points in the classic, let's call the whole thing off. So David, Michael, Jennifer, and Drew, your permafrost questions. Only 3 nations and 1 territory boast continuous permafrost. Name them. We'll give you 5 points for the first one you can name, 10 for the second, and so forth until you answer incorrectly. Talk it over and fire when ready.
Finland, Norway, Sweden.
Soviet Union, or Russia now.
Ruled correct.
Canada.
Right.
Antarctica.
Antarctica is not one of them. Greenland and the United States were the others. So you picked up 15. Classical music is your next bonus. Let's try this 10-point toss-up. In properly organized crop rotation, why are legumes such as soybeans, alfalfa...
Torrey Pines, Jamie.
They return nitrogen to the soil.
They're nitrogen-fixing plants. That is correct. So Jamie, Bonnie, James, and Ben will attempt to... They could actually take the lead if they get all of these right. On classical music, for 5 points, name the composition by Tchaikovsky, in which we find parts including Miniature Overture, Russian Dance, Reed Pipe Dance, Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy, and Waltz with the Flowers.
The Nutcracker.
Sure. For 10 points, who commissioned that his, or rather, who claimed that his last work was commissioned by a mysterious stranger in a black cloak?
Mozart.
That's correct. Torrey Pines, the team, knowledgeable in all things black. All right. For 15 points, Leo Delibes was famous for composing the scores for what kinds of productions? Leo Delibes.
Your answer?
Musical.
We were looking for ballet in this case, but you did pick up 15, Torrey Pines. Ancient Rome bonus is next. Get ready for this 10-point history toss-up. In feudalism, it defined the relation which existed between the lord of the manor and the tenant. In politics, it's both the manner by which an office...
Temple, Michael.
Feudalism.
...is held, as well as the duration of the term. Torrey Pines, in education, it's a guarantee that a teacher's position is permanent. What's the word?
Torrey Pines, James.
Tenure.
Tenure is right. Okay, Torrey Pines, ancient Rome for 5. What was the dominant branch of government under the Roman Republic between 509 and 31 B.C.?
The Senate.
That is correct. For 10 points and a tie, Roman Emperor Julian renounced which religion and reinstituted paganism?
Christianity.
Right. Now for 15 points and the lead, give the year of the eruption of Vesuvius. The most famous eruption, that is.
79 AD.
Yeah.
You are right. And for 20 points, what man succeeded Caesar Augustus as Emperor of Rome in AD 14?
No, it's not Caligula.
Your answer, team?
Caligula.
Not Caligula. Do you know this, Temple? Tiberius would have been the answer, right. Torrey Pines, however, has taken the lead. Foreign language is your next bonus. First is 10-point audio toss-up. Patience may pay off for you on this next choral selection. Listen and tell me from which of Richard Wagner's operas it is taken. We have about 30 seconds of music.
Temple David, Meistersinger.
Not that one.
Torrey Pines, Bonnie.
Lohengrin.
Patience paid off for Torrey Pines on that one. Nicely done. Foreign language for you, Torrey Pines, for 5 points in Spanish. What is a narcotraficante?
Drug trafficker. Narco-trafficker.
Oh,
Yeah.
Drug trafficker.
Yeah.
That is correct. For 10 points, what French word meaning water is seen on many perfume brand names?
Oh, E-A-U.
Oh.
That's how you say it. For 15 points, which German word for you, Y-O-U, would you use when greeting a teacher at school?
Hair. Hair.
No, Z, S-I-E. And that is the end of the bonus round. Temple won the first quarter, but Torrey Pines won the second period. As a result, they have a 145-105 lead. Questions used on the Texaco Star National Academic Championship Tournament are provided by Questions Unlimited, Columbus, Ohio. Here are your 60-second round categories: coats of arms, public television, state songs, and the mystery category. You know how it's played. Once you pick a subject, you've got 1 minute to answer as many 10-pointers as you can. Any questions missed or passed, refer to your opponent. If you get them all right, we'll give you a 20-point bonus. Temple, you're trailing, so David, make it a good one.
The mystery category, please.
The mystery category is art. Start the clock, here we go. Consider these movements in schools: Impressionism, Cubism, Surrealism, and Abstract Expressionism. I'll name the artist, and you classify him. First, Georges Braque.
Surrealism.
Salvador Dali.
That's surrealism. No, it's abstract. Surrealism.
Correct. How about Willem de Kooning?
Abstract impressionism.
Edgar Degas.
Impressionism.
René Magritte.
Surrealism.
Claude Monet.
Impressionism.
Pablo Picasso.
Cubism.
Camille Pissarro.
Pizarro?
Abstract?
Abstract.
Okay, impression.
Impressionism.
Yes. Pierre-Auguste Renoir.
That's impressionism. Impressionism.
And finally, Mark Rothko.
That's abstract impressionism.
What?
All he has is boxes.
And what about question number 3?
They're incorrect. They
Okay.
got 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Okay, a possible 30 for you, Torrey Pines. Consider Impressionism, Cubism, Surrealism, and Abstract Expressionism. I'll name the artist, and you classify him Georges Braque.
Cubism.
Correct. Willem de Kooning.
Abstract expressionism.
Correct. And Mark Rothko
Abstract expressionism.
is right for the full 30 points on the leftovers. Torrey Pines, what's your pleasure? Quickly.
No. Public television.
Public television is the subject. Start the clock. Here we go. What do the initials PBS stand for in the media world?
Public Broadcasting System.
No. Who sings the song, It's a Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood?
Mr. Rogers.
H. Ross Parrott, who bears a striking resemblance to H. Ross Perot, made his debut in February promoting the alphabet on what show?
Sesame Street.
Name the erudite Anglo-American who recently retired as host of Masterpiece.
Alistair Cook.
Which Sesame Street character is based on Alistair Cook?
Alistair Cookie. Alistair Cookie Monster.
PBS broadcast a documentary based on the 1846 journey of what group of ill-fated settlers?
Donner. The Donner Party.
What Carl hosted a public TV series, Cosmos?
Carl Sagan.
Gene Shalit hosted this show when it debuted on PBS in 1980. Vincent Price replaced him.
Mystery.
Analysis of the racism in his epic film Birth of a Nation was included in a special...
Griffith. D.W. Griffith.
Tony Brown's, and time runs out. When the smoke is cleared, Mike Mastandria, how many points?
Yeah, they will get 70 points, and there'll be 2 questions, 1 and 5, Chip.
2 questions, 1 and 5. Okay, and number 1 to refer... And 2 words of 10. What do the initials PBS stand for in the media world?
Public Broadcasting Station.
Public Broadcasting Service.
Service.
And, Mike, would you read number 5, please?
Yes, which Sesame Street character is based on Alistair Cook?
Alistair Cookie.
That's all we needed, yes. And finally, we only got to 2 words in the last one. Tony Brown's...
The Electric Company.
Tony Brown's Journal is a series about what answer black issues. That closes the book on the 60 seconds round. The scoreboard shows us Torrey Pines, San Diego in the lead, 245 to 185 for Temple, Texas. This is it, players, the final round. This is Stump the Experts. Good luck to both schools. Your first question of the final round is a 20-point art question. The portrait you see on your screen was executed by the official...
Temple Michael.
That would be Velasquez.
That would be Velasquez, right, for 20 points. I have another 20-pointer. In the chemical reaction involving ionic species in aqueous solution, there are usually additional ionic species present that neither actively nor passively participate in the reaction. What are they called?
Temple Drew.
Catalyst.
Torrey Pines.
Torrey Pines. Jamie.
Spectators.
Spectator ions is right for 15 points. Passed in 1906, it declared food to be adulterated if anything had been added to reduce strength or quality, conceal damage or inferiority, or render the product.
Torrey Pines. Jamie.
The Pure Food and Drug Act.
That's the specific law, right, for 20 points. In Hemingway's For Whom the Bell Tolls, what is the task of the American hero?
Torrey Pines. James.
He has to blow up a bridge.
He does. Another 20 for San Diego. Here's a 15-pointer. There are 2 particular traits of civilization in the animal kingdom that are shared only by ants and humans. Neither is particular.
Temple. David.
They're social. You know, they interact with each other, and they also gather food. They share food with each other.
Neither is particularly laudable. Name either one of the practices. Torrey Pines.
Torrey Pines. Jamie.
They kill each other.
Yeah.
Both conduct wars against others of their own species, and both have been known to enslave their peers. For 15 points, listen to this excerpt from a 1990 original London cast recording and identify the show.
The dust of life.
Temple Michael.
Phantom of the Opera.
Not that one.
Hell and what is strife. They are the living reminders of all the good things.
That's from Miss Saigon. For 20 points, an ecology question. Due to their contribution to water pollution, these chemicals found in detergents
Torrey Pines. Ben.
Nitrates.
have been banned in some places. What are they called, Temple?
Temple Michael.
Phosphates.
Phosphates is correct for 20 points. I have a 15-pointer. Which of the planets in our solar system has the shortest day?
Temple. David.
Venus.
It's not Venus. Torrey Pines.
Jamie.
Mercury.
Jupiter's day is only about 9 hours. For 20 points, it's not unusual for men to be driven to drink over the unrequited love for a woman. But what happened to Lancelot, who loved Guinevere?
Temple David.
He had to leave. They declared war on his army was, of course, to declare war on Arthur by murdering him and go to France.
The question goes to Torrey Pines. What eventually became of Lancelot? Torrey Pines?
Torrey Pines James.
He died.
He became a monk is what we needed. For 15 points, on the night of February 19th, 1945, they were responsible for the most devastating animal attack on human beings in recorded history. British troops had trapped 1,000 Japanese infantrymen, many of whom were wounded, in a swampy...
Temple Michael.
Rats.
Swampy area in the Bay of Bengal. The noise of gunfire and the smell of blood had attracted hundreds of the creatures, and by evening the British could hear terrible screams. The following morning, only 20 Japanese were found alive. Named the animal that's the most prolific man-eater on Earth.
Torrey Pines Jamie.
The Bengal tiger.
It's the crocodile. For 20 points, an art question. Inspired by the landscapes that surrounded him, the artist who painted The Big Pasture once gained notoriety by virtue of severe criticism from his most famous subject, President Lyndon Johnson. Identify the artist for 20 points. That's Peter Hurd. For 20 points, it was the most musical of Shakespeare's plays, including the songs Under the Greenwood Tree, Blow, Blow, Thou Winter Wind, and It Was a Lover and His Lass. Name this comedy.
Temple David.
As You Like It.
As You Like It for 20 points. Which term for 15 points, meaning a falling away, is generally used to designate a state or period of decline, especially
Temple Michael.
Recession.
in art, morals, and literature. Torrey Pines.
Torrey Pines Jamie.
Denouement.
It is decadence. For 20 points, the Pont du Gard, erected in the 1st century B.C., is a triumph of Roman engineering. Spanning more than 82 feet across a river in the Provence region of France, it is made up of uncemented blocks. Besides serving as a bridge, what is its function?
Torrey Pines Jamie.
Aqueduct.
Aqueduct is right. I have a music question worth 15. This antiphonal piece represents what period of musical development?
Torrey Pines Bonnie.
Medieval.
Not that one.
2 minutes left. Temple David.
Baroque.
Oh, that's from the Renaissance. For 15 points, name any two of the 3 pieces of protective gear that target shooters wear.
Temple Michael.
Safety goggles. And
Torrey Pines?
Torrey Pines Jamie.
Safety goggles and ear protection.
Yes, and shooting coat was the other. For 20 points, the Athenian Thucydides wrote the famous history of the Peloponnesian War about 400 B.C. Perhaps the most famous passage of this history is the funeral oration for some young Athenian soldiers who delivered this oration.
Torrey Pines James.
Demosthenes.
It was not that famous orator. Temple?
Temple Michael.
Stentor.
Oh, that's a good try. It was Pericles. For 15 points, define and spell peripatetic.
Temple David.
P-A-R-A-P-A-T-E-T-I-C. And it has to do with...
Torrey Pines. Peripatetic.
Torrey Pines James.
P-E-R-I-P-A-T-E-T-I-C. It means moving about from place to place. For 20 points, diastrophism is a process which affects what?
Temple Michael.
The universe.
Torrey Pines?
Torrey Pines James.
The stars.
No, the Earth's crust. For 20 points, we're going to ask you to match some philosophical works with their authors. The works are reflections on the Revolution in France, Beyond Good and Evil, Democracy in America, and The Philosophy of Right. Here are the authors: Edmund Burke, Georg Wilhelm Friedrich Hegel, Friedrich Nietzsche.
Torrey Pines Bonnie.
In order, they are Burke, Nietzsche, Tocqueville, and Hegel.
Is right for 20 points. And that is the end of the match. The final score is Temple 245, Torrey Pines 370. The National Academic Champions, Torrey Pines High School. Now I bring you one of the original architects of this program, Mr. Wayne Donaldson of Texaco. Wayne?
Thank you, Chip. I'm very pleased to be here today on behalf of the Texaco Foundation to present the championship trophy to Torrey Pines High School. When this competition began, there were 84 teams. By winning today, they've distinguished themselves as being the best of the best. We are also proud that we were able to give to Torrey Pines High School a $50,000 scholarship, which will be used for additional scholarships with talented students at the Torrey Pines High School. We thank you. This is the end of our series. We hope you enjoyed the program, and we sincerely appreciate your interest in these fine young people.